Okay, the outline for today's presentation includes downloading the template, and it's the same template which is available on the SPS website. So either you download from the SPS website or you download from my link. So both are the same. Okay, then we will be discussing about the cover pages, important word settings. This is very, very important. And after that, we will be going through line issues, para 2, para 4, 4A, 2A, thesis formatting, the front matter, then content, then I will give some ideas how you can use AI to format your thesis. So AI can also help in this case. Then after that, plagiarism, another thing, then do's and don'ts. So let's get started. So this is the downloading procedure. I already asked you to download it. So first go to Google Chrome, open this link, click on this button. Then you have to download this file, or if you want a single file, so you can click on these 4 buttons. Once you download the items, then you will be able to work on UTM thesis template. So this is the same template, the template which I was going to show you. It's the same template which is available on UTM website. So if you want to download the template from official website, so you just come here, SPS UTM thesis template, and here you click on this button, thesis formatting, and after that you have to click on thesis template, and in thesis template you have to click, if you want to get it in Bahasa Melayu version, then the first one. If you want to have an English version, then the second one. So click here and the same file will be downloaded. So this is one file, it's in DOTX form, but the file which I provided to you, that one is in DOCX. So the file which I gave to you, you can directly start with it. But if you have DOTX file name, then you need to save it as DOC. Okay, so it's the same thing. So I will process the file which I have just downloaded. So this is the file we will be working on. Yes, so this is the file we will be working on. So the first thing, you need to click enable editing, and after that we can process this file. Okay, back to presentation. Okay, I will go through the things which are not so important quickly so that we can actually start working on the file. The second thing is, we will be we are thankful to SPS for providing this documentation as well as the file, because in most of the university there is no proper template, so they just follow the seniors. So sometimes they do mistakes, so the junior also do mistakes. So in this case, UTM provide us a template, so we are thankful to SPS team for providing the template. Okay, the first thing about UTM thesis template. The master dissertation maximum number of pages are 200. For PhD, the maximum number of pages are 300. So make this note. If you are doing masters, your thesis should not be more than 200 pages. If you are doing PhD, not more than 300 pages. In my case, my thesis was around 100 pages content and some of the pages for the front matter and other. Total it combined, including the appendix and references and everything, it's around 150 pages. So I think that's the best one that you can do. One of my friend, he have done his PhD from UTM. He write total 100 of pages, including references and everything, and he got B1 grade with that thing. So I think the content matters. The number of pages doesn't matter. Yes, the content matters. So the same template will be used for PhD, masters, bachelor's degree, proposal, all these things, the same template will be used. Okay, yes. Including everything, when you convert to PDF document, it should be not more than 300 pages. Okay, the same template will be used for proposal, PhD thesis, master thesis, bachelor project. So we just need to do some settings in that and we will process it. Okay. This is one of the, I will show you on the next slide, but if you are doing PhD and you are sending your document to printing, so in that case, the PhD thesis should be in red color. So you have to specifically mention to the printing office that you are going to submit your PhD thesis. Once I remember that it was a miscommunication between me and the printing shop. I asked them that I need to do print thesis and it's PhD degree thesis, PhD degree. But what the printing shop do, that they consider that it's a degree thesis. So they print the thesis in yellow color format, which is for the bachelor's degree. So that one was rejected. So most important, if you are doing PhD, the cover will be in red color. But if you are doing masters, then in blue color. And irrespective from which faculty you are, it should be the same. For PhD red, for masters blue, and for degree it should be in yellow color. Okay, we will be discussing about the proposal as well. If you are doing proposal, so you will be just submitting a ring binding thesis, so no need to worry about the color. That's only for the final submission, the colors. For proposal, it should be straight in a white pages and white covering. Okay, these are some of the examples that the thesis was rejected. Okay, in this case, these are some of the theses which is available on my table, and all these theses were rejected by the faculty and they were unable to accept these theses. There are few reasons. Like the first one, it was a PhD but print in yellow color copy. Yeah, definitely they will not accept it. And some minor mistakes were there. Like one of the mistake I mentioned here, if you can see here. Okay, can you find out what's the mistake in this thesis, in this formatting? I think if you switch the light, you will be unable to see the screen. Yeah. Yeah, very good. Online participant Nur Hidayah said that number of supervisors. Okay, just see. I hereby declare that I have read the thesis. And how many people are there? 2, they sign. So yeah, so whenever we will be formatting the thesis, so we should be very careful with these things. So here we need to write we, not I. So this was one of the example that even the final copy of thesis were rejected because of this minor mistake. So all the rest red copies which are here, it's just due to I and we. Okay, so now important word setting. Let's start with the file. Okay, the first thing what you need to do is, for example, I open this document which is Word. I will go a little bit fast. Okay, the first thing you need to do is let me go to some specific place and then we'll show you why I'm doing this setting. Okay, this is figure. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is file, then option, and after that I go to advanced. File, option, advanced. And here you need to come down to this place which is called field shading. Field shading, and make it always. And then press OK. Again, for online participants, if you unable to follow, file, then option, then advanced, and here I need to find field shading, and in field shading you need to do it always. Why I am doing it? I will give an example. The reason is, see the difference. Okay, what's the difference here in this line and in this line? Okay, here you see that the figure number is highlighted, and if I press the control P, which is the printing option, so here you can see that there is no shading while you are printing the document. But if you are working with the document, you can see the shading. Now, let me give an example. For example, I said that Harris et al. And 2024. And here I do one more thing, Zotero. I will show you why I'm doing this thing. This setting is very important and it will help you when you are processing the document. No. It's not for that. It's not for that. I will give an example why I'm doing this setting. I will select Howard, a new style, and here I said Harris. What's the difference between these two? Now one is shaded, one is unshaded. Yes, sometime you are having a document and you write a reference, but in references you will not find that reference. The reason is that you just copy the text from one place and another place and the index is not properly connected. So the setting which I show you before, it is just to see whether these things are automatic or manual. If it's manual, you cannot detect it. I will change the setting and will show you how it look like. I will just go to advanced. If you go to, again, if you want to do the setting, file, option, then advanced, and here you need to find field shading, and in field shading you just select never or when selected. So see, did you find any mistake in these two? We cannot differentiate between these two, but one is an actual reference, another one is just a text form. So that's why this setting is very, very important, just to make you easy to work with the document. Yes.
The first text choose it's not you can shade it or mix it as a
No, you need to insert the citation properly. Yeah, every time you need to insert a citation. But if you did not do proper citation, for example, you want to copy from one file to another file, so there is a procedure to do that. You can copy references, proper documentation from one file to another file. I will give an example later about that thing. Okay, so this is the first thing that you need to do in Microsoft Word. The second thing is styles on one side, navigation on the other side, and after that style edit setting. Okay, the second setting which I personally do is come to view and then open navigation pane. So here you can find out all the headings. So sometime you are going to chapter 1, sometime you are going to table of content, sometime you are going to list of figures. So in that case, it's very easy for me to navigate through the document. If you want to go to chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, so I am not going one by one like this. I just click on these buttons and it directly go from one place to another place. This is the second setting. Most of people know it. So here it's easy for you. The third thing, go to home and click on this button. And this is very important. Here click on this button and here you can find out all the formatting for your thesis. Like I want to have an introduction, or for example, here I want to write, assume it I am adding the problem background or problem statement. No need to worry about formatting in this case. You just write problem statement. Here you come to this place. Now click on this problem statement and here, if it's 1.1 here and you want to, and here is 1.2. Now you want this one to be 1.2 and this one to be 1.3. No need to worry about numbering. You just click on this place and click heading 2. It will become 1.2 and the next one will become 1.3. What you are doing? Yeah. See, if I want to insert one more, so here I just write temp text, and here I can click heading 2, and this will become 1.4 and this will become 1.3. So this way you can insert new headings. If you want to have heading 2, heading 3, so I will say text 2 or for example 3, you just click on this, click here. When the cursor is here, click on heading 3, it will become 1.3.1. The other one will be, for example, text new, and click on heading 3. 1.3.1, 1.3.2, and later you can see that 1.4 is here, which is not disturbed. So you just click on this button and open this styling sheet, or you have another option. You click here, you can see all the styles which you will be using in this document. So the one which I prefer, you can use this one as well, but the one which I prefer is on the left side. So for example, if I'm doing formatting in the thesis, what I do, I just click here. Okay, this is para 2, para 4, para 2a. So it's very easy for me to process the document. Here, the same. So this is the way that you can process the document. So we will go through those steps again, but it was just to show you. The first thing, and yes, it's automatically. The first thing that we need to do is to do the front matter. What is actually the front matter? Front matter is the pages which is before chapter 1, like chapter 1 start introduction. Before that, all the pages are called front matter technically. Some people call it first pages, some people call it front matter. It doesn't matter, but you need to process those pages. So these are some of the information that we will fill in the document, and I will give you 5 minutes to do this example. But before that, I want to show you how I process the document and what you need to do and what you don't need to do. Okay, so I will just come to the first page, and from here we will start our thesis. Now in the document, I gave you one document, my helping material, and here I put some details. Okay, forget about these things now. We will be discussing these things later, and these are also very technical. Okay, so I just give you some information here, and you need to fill these information in the front matter. Before going to do anything, I want to show you an example, and I think it will help you whenever you are copying your data from one file to another file. Okay, here I need to put the title. Okay, so you need to select 2 lines, go to your thesis, go to the place where you want to copy the title, select the title. So there are multiple ways to select. Some people just select one by one item like this. What I do is, if I click 2 times on single word, for example here, it's called clustering, one item is selected. If I click 3 times, the whole 2 lines will be selected. So I just come here and click 3 times. It's selected. Okay, so copy the data from here and paste it here. When I paste it, there is a mistake which I have done in this case. Okay, once you paste the items, you will find out this button. If you see, when I did not paste it, you see it's already in the middle. But if I paste it, it's pasted as a document from where I copy the data. So in that case, what you need to do is click on this button, and here you will find out an option A. So it means that whatever formatting you copy from the previous document, in this case, it will paste as a text value. Whatever formatting is in the current document, you need to apply that formatting. So as a text here. Now it's in 3 lines. If I show you here, I have total 4 lines of space. But once I do this changing, how many lines were used? 3 lines were used. So I have to keep 4 lines. Whatever was the previous formatting, you need to follow the same guidelines here. So here it's now 4 lines. So I delete 1 line, and this one you should never ever delete it. If you delete this line, it will disturb all the pages below this page. So what you need to do is select the text, come to the text color and make it white in color. So it's disappear. You should never delete it. Okay. The same will happen in multiple places. Now the second thing is I need to put the name. Make sure when I'm selecting the document, it's very important. Let me open chat if someone asks any question. Okay, no question. So here, if I select the whole line, you see one space is selected. This is not actually the space. It is a carriage return to next line. And if I delete this one, you see one line is deleted. Control Z, you see University of Technology, Malaysia, here it's at this place. But if I delete this part, you see one line, it's go above. And later it will be very difficult to manage these things. So what you need to do is select here, but don't select the last carriage return. This is the hidden enter. You are not supposed to delete. So what you can do is select all, then press shift button in computer and one back, shift back. So if I select is like this, back, so it will unselect the data. So you need to press shift button and then come until here. Once a complete name is selected, here I can write the name, Muhammad Haris. Or if you copy the name, for example, in this case, I want to copy the name, Muhammad Haris. So make sure you select until the name, not with the enter. So shift back, copy. Here I just need to come here and paste it. But again, I do the same mistake. So here you can press shift enter, not enter, shift enter. So the formatting will be the same. Okay. Now these are very simple things, but these small mistake like one carriage return is delete, it will disturb whole thesis formatting because one thing can affect the other thing. So make sure that you, whenever you are working with the document, you need to work it very vigilantly. Okay. Now next, what I need to do is do some setting here, and this is the page that you need to set. The first thing what you need to do, select here. If you are doing proposal, this is for the proposal. If you are doing proposal, you have to click proposal. So automatically it will convert to proposal. If you are doing about thesis, so select this button and here thesis. If you are doing project, select and then project report. If you are doing dissertation or for example proposal, thesis, project, all these options are here. So you can select what you are currently working on. If you are working on proposal, I will select the proposal. If you are working on thesis, you have to select thesis. Okay. Now this is very important. All the physical as well as online participant, be attentive. This is the tip which I personally use when I am working on the document. I will upload the recording. Madam, please start the recording. Yeah. Okay. I will upload the recording on YouTube, so you can just go through YouTube and can view the recording there. Okay. This is very important, and I think that when I work with the document, I follow this procedure and it makes my life very easier. How I do things. Okay. I come to this file. I copy the name first. For example, I select without the carriage return. I told you why. Okay. So shift back. So no need to copy. I copy this name. After that, I copy the metric number. Copy. Two things are copy. Then for example, date of birth, copy. Then after that, email, copy. And then after that, supervisor 1, copy, and supervisor 2, copy. Now I'm copying multiple items, but whenever I'll be pasting, I can have option whatever I'm going to paste. So I go to one file, copy the images, figures, and everything. And then when I came here, so normally you paste the Control V option. to paste the items. I did not use Control V. I use Window V. Window V. So if I press Window V, all the things which you copied before is now here. So I just need to select, okay, what I'm going to copy. I just need to copy name. Okay, the name is here. Time here. Okay, then window V, this is metric number. Okay, this is the metric number. Date of birth, window V, this is the date of birth. Then after that, I just need to click this one. If you are working on proposal, just click proposal. Now here is the thesis title. Again, select all, window V. And if you remember, I previously copied the thesis title. So I just need to search here. Oh, this is the thesis title. Put it here. Now, this thesis title is going to 4 pages, 4 line. It doesn't matter. Okay. But you need to be very careful that this text should not go to next page. Okay. So here, now academic session, the same. For example, if I don't have the academic session, so normally you write the academic session 2024. You can just keep this information from your course registration file as well, that what session you are registered in. So 2024, then 2025 and 02, second semester of 2024-2025. If you want to copy multiple, the student asked how to copy multiple times. You don't need to do anything, just Control C, Control C, Control C. But when you are pasting, in that case, you need to press Window V, not Control V. So you will be having options. Okay. Now email ID, for example, Haris. Okay, this is very important. If I paste the email ID, this email ID will change. For example, if some of the student having long name and the ID is long, in that case, for example, it's like this. You see, the whole template is going to disturb. So you should not disturb the template with the email ID. So what I can do is I just paste it and reduce the size of this. So you just select this one, and here you will find out the small a. So reduce the size as much as you want. Only the email. Yeah, only the email, not the other things. But if your email ID is long and it is disturbing the whole file, so then the email size should be small, not the whole file should be disturbed here and there. Okay, this is very important. Okay, here you need to click on, I declare that this proposal thesis, again the same. So we will working on proposal. So I will click on proposal. Now just go down, and here I have option for full name. Okay, in thesis there is no full colon, but you need to press the full colon, this one, and you need to write your name. So either you write one by one, or you just press Window V. So I can select, okay, its name here. Okay, date of birth. Okay, sorry, the date. This is very important. Whenever you are submitting document to faculty, always put your updated date. Always put updated date. For example, they ask you, okay, you are going to submit the proposal. The proposal, whenever you are submitting the document, our supervisor is going to sign the document, you need to put that date. If you are going to submit the thesis, okay, initially you said that, okay, tomorrow I'm going to submit the thesis, you need to put tomorrow date. But if they ask you, oh, there is a small mistake, fix that mistake. For the next time, again, you need to put updated date. For example, you submit your Viva and your Viva is done and you are going to submit the correction. In that case, the correction date. So every time you are going to work on the document, always need to put the updated date. Okay, this is also very important. Sometime you do printing and when you submit the document, they said no, oh, the date is old. They will cancel your document. So in that case, it will just waste of your time and waste of money. So you need to press the you need to put the updated date. Okay, supervisor, this is also very important. No need to mention professor, associate professor, senior lecturer. Only the name. Only the name, not any other thing. So here, for example, my professor is Prof. Aslan. So I will select Window V, Professor Aslan. And here I need to select Window V, Dr. Yusriza. These are my supervisor detail. Again, the date, the same. Okay, so you need to write, for example, this 12/2025. Okay, so this is the way that you need to set. Okay, no need to disturb any of these things. These things are important when you are going to submit your thesis to library, or you are going to submit the final changes. So no need to do anything in this page, as well as there is one more page, this one. No need to do anything in these two pages. Okay,
Sorry,
the
doctor.
important page is this one. Here,
Sorry, doctor.
can you mute the, but
Please, doctor.
don't mute me.
Please, doctor.
Just mute
May
all
I ask?
except mute
May
all
I ask?
except. Okay. Okay.
May I ask, doctor, please?
Mute all, please. Okay. So here, if you are having two supervisors, I will go through these things quickly. Most of the tips which were important in the front matter, I already told you. No, now I'll go through the things quickly. So here I need to select. I have two supervisors. So what I need to select? We, then after that, then after that, proposal or thesis or whatever it is, our, here, thesis or proposal, and here, Doctor of Philosophy. Okay, Doctor of Philosophy. Now, in this case, this is the only place in the recent printing, this is the only place you need to mention your degree. In all other places, you are not supposed to mention degree of computer science or management or engineering. No, this is the only place that you need to mention your degree. So you have to put these brackets, and here I will write computer science. In all other places, there should be no computer science, only at this place. Okay, and here you just need to put your supervisor detail, click on this button and press today. Click on this button and press today. Put the supervisor details. Next. Okay, here cooperation, no need to do anything, just leave it like this. And here the same, it's after Viva, you need to put your examiner details, and these examiner details will be sent by the faculty when you are submitting your final thesis. So no need to do anything at this stage. Now again the same thing. So select 2 or 3 lines and then window V, and I come to this one, and here 3 lines are here. Now I know that my title is 3 lines. So you need to select 3 lines. If your title is 2 lines, so then in that case 2 lines, name the same. I will just window V, and here I need to press Muhammad Haris and as a text. Okay, as a text. Here thesis, for example. Okay, when you are submitting proposal, this is important. When you are submitting proposal, in that case you need to say partial fulfillment. But when you are submitting for Viva, in that case fulfillment. Okay, oh sorry, I forget this thing. It need to be in white color. So here select and make it white. Thank you. Okay, so this is fulfillment. If you are submitting proposal, they'll partial fulfillment. Okay, here in this case, Doctor of Philosophy, no need to include anything with this. Okay, now school, for example, you are having school education, Azman Hashim or any other language academy. If you belongs to any school, you need to select the school here. But if you are just below a single faculty, there is no proper school, so in that case you need to select. In my case, it's faculty of computing, no school. So I will select this one and make it white in color. Okay, if you are having, okay, for example, if you belongs to any faculty which is having like academy of Islamic civilization, if you belongs to this school, then you need to mention the school. Okay, so I will select this one, and for example, let's come under the faculty of social sciences, then it's okay. But if you belongs to faculty, only faculty, but in my case I am belonging from Department of Computer Science, but I'm not talking about department, I'm talking about school. So I don't belong to any school. So in that case, I have to select this option, make it white in color, and the faculty is Faculty of Computing. Okay, University of Technology Malaysia, it's same for everyone. In this case, I have to write the date. So here I need to SEPTM September. I think the spelling is wrong or right. SEPTEMBER September. Okay. So every time you are going to submit your thesis, so in that case you need to put the updated month. So if it's September, I have to put September. If October, then October. Okay, and change the year as well. Not 2024, it's 2025. Okay, so now again to the declaration. Okay, previously we were having option to dedicate thesis to someone. For example, if I dedicate thesis to one of my friend, so yeah, sometimes the people do. Some people just dedicate to family. So previously we were having dedication, but later there is no dedication. You just do your work. Don't think about dedication. Okay, so there is no option of dedication. It's only declaration. Some people misconfuse this thing. So here again the same thing. Thesis. Okay, this is very important. Previously, if you remember, whenever I was putting the detail for thesis title, so thesis title was in capital, but here it's not in capital, it's in small form, but the first letter should be capital. Okay, so what I need to do is paste my title here. Now when the title is here, it's all in capital. You have to select all this data, come to this point, and then capitalize each word. Okay, once you press this one, it will give you some option for end. It should be all in small. For it should all in small, and I think with the same in small. Sorry. Small, and width is also small. Okay, again, how to do it? You just need to come to this place, select title of the thesis, click on this button, and here capitalize each word. If you want to convert it to uppercase, lowercase, it's up to you. But in this case, the option will be capitalize each word. Click this one. Oh, sorry. First of all, I need to select window V or paste the title. Title is here. Select the title and then this button and capitalize each word. And here I need to change with, for, and. This is done. And here one more option. Choose the option. Again, it's thesis, proposal, or it's up to you. Okay, so if I'm going to submit the proposal, yes, it's proposal. Here you need to put the signature. Here I need to write the name. So window V, again the name is here, Mohammed Haris. Press here and today, and here I need to put the signature. Now for the signature, I want to give you some tips. Assume it that I have a signature. I want to show you, for example, all extra data. Okay, I have signature like this. Okay, I just copy this signature and bring it here. Sorry, I need to open the signature and I need to copy it and paste it here. JPG. Okay, once you paste it here, you will be having many options to do it. Okay, click on this image and here you will find out this button. Press on this button and select this option. For example, this one. Now you are able to move this signature in the file. And okay, or you just come here, window V, press this button. Here you are having multiple options. If I select this one, now this option is the best for signature. Now if you want to move, I will delete the previous. If I want to move, so it can come above the text as well. But there is one more problem. The problem is the signature is having white background. So what I do is I go to Google, search here, remove.bg, this website, remove.bg, upload the image, and then I go to the same place, documents. This is the signature. I upload the signature here. It will remove the background from the signature and then download. Once you download, it will be in the PNG form. I will just remove here, bring it here. This is the signature. Open the signature. The background is black. No need to worry about anything. You just need to copy, because the black background is just for the view of the image, not the actual image. Copy, bring it here, and then Control V, select this option, this one. See, now you can bring the signature to any place and it will be just above the text. So I will remove, like reduce the size and put it here. The same you will do in this page as well here, but this is one of the tasks for you to put your signature here without disturbing the template. So I will give the assignment and then you need to do it. Okay, that's done. I think that's up to the front matter. Here you just need to update the details. Okay, I'm thankful to my supervisor and any funding option, thanks to things, and then we will be discussing about the abstract and the other things. Now I will give you 5 minutes and you need to process these information in the document, the actual template which I provided to you, and then I will ask you to show me the document, as well as I will take some questions from you. If you are facing any problem, I will answer to those questions. Okay, so time starts now, 9:53. So until 9:58 you need to show me some of the front matter. So online participant, you also process those documents, and physical participant, I will also see the document made by you. Okay, some of the question from the student is, if you are having more than 2 supervisor, so if you are having more than 2 supervisor, in this page you can put the details for 2 as well as for 3 as well as for 4. So you need to copy, paste, enter and paste. You need to put the details here. It's possible, but in the first page, this one, there is no option for third supervisor. So only supervisor 1 and supervisor 2. Okay, now let's just start working with the document. Now let's back to the document, and here we need to discuss few other things. This is very important. For example, you are working with the document and you need to insert, for example, I have problem background, then another one is problem background, then problem statement. I need to have one more. For in this case, I just said introduction right after the problem background. This is not the proper case, but it's just an example. So for example, I'm here, I have introduction before this one. This is problem background, but your supervisor asked to write introduction before problem background. So if I go to the table of content, you can see problem background. The second one I need to delete. Table of content. Okay, right before this problem background, I need to insert introduction. So how I can do it? You just press your, before write problem background, you need to press enter. Once you press enter, click on here. So you can write introduction. Now, the thing is that this is one of the way to write the introduction, that you just press enter and then you start working with the document. There is another way. For example, you want to put introduction after this word. Okay, so you need to press enter 2 times. So 1 time already done, 1 more. So now I have this place where I can write introduction. So I will write introduction. No need to worry about the numbering. Okay, so click on this introduction and then press heading 2. Now see, this one become 1.4, 1.3. So a new heading is made. Now you want to have one more heading. Press enter to enter here, and then write, for example, intro 2. Okay, then press here, then heading 2. Automatically the number will be changed. Now if I go to the table of content, there is no introduction. So what you need to do is right click on any of this place, and then you need to do update field, and then
好的，
click on entire table. Again, the same how we will do it. Right click, update field, and then entire table, and OK. So now you can see problem background, introduction, intro 2. This is one of another example that is problem in this document and how to solve the problem. You can see this 2 and 2, you see it's exactly near the word, and it should be on the right side. If I make it right side with the tab option, like in computer you are having before above the caps lock, there is an option for the tab. You press the tab, it will go to the right part. When you need to make all these table of content like this, the page number, whenever you are submitting document to your supervisor or your faculty, because I do some changes, right click here and update, again it will come here. See, again it will come on the left side. Again I make it to the right click on the file, update, okay, again it's on the left side. So it's mistake in the word file. So I tried to fix it, but I was unable to fix it. So you can just go with it. At last, when you do all the changes and correction, everything, at last you need to update the table of content and make it to the right side whenever you are making your PDF document at that time. So now I will just leave it like this. No need to update it. Okay, this is one of the example to make the headings. How you can bring these styles and navigation. For this navigation, you need to press view navigation pane, so you can turn it on and off. The right side, how I do it, home, and then press on this small icon, so it will make this style for you. So to make your document handy, you can just play with it like this. Okay, now this is the table of contents and how to update it. Now assume it, be attentive, assume it I am having option for, in this case, template text. I have option for text 3 and then text new. Assume it we are having one more subheading. How to do that? So I will go to this place. How to directly go to this part? You come to the table of content, press on control button and click here. It will automatically go to the same place. Okay. Now here I need to have one more subheading. So I will write sub heading, sub heading 2. Okay, and in this subheading I have some data. So what, for example, I have this text in subheading 1, and here I have this data in subheading 2. Whenever you are working with the file, don't worry about the formatting. Just bring your data first. Once the data is there, then you need to click on this part, and then you are having option for heading 4. So it is 15.5.1, and press bring your cursor here and heading 4, 1.5.1.2, 1.5.1.1. Now in this case, I need to apply the para 2, para 4, 2a and 4a. These are the 4 available options to apply on the text. I will discuss each of these options, when to use and how to use. If you are okay with para 2, para 4a, 2a, and 2, then it will be very easy for you to process the whole document. Okay, so we will discuss those things. The headings are clear. Anyone in the chat? Headings are clear. Okay. Why I click my subheading in the TOC but not link in the document? I need you to share the screen with me after the session. I will check what's the issue. This is right, temporary. Yes, it's better to copy your data and then you can just bring the data here. How about the pages? It's not aligned. Yeah, I discussed about those things that you need to make it on the right side whenever you are making the final document. Okay. Now the headings are clear. There is one important tip in headings. Very, very important. Okay. Assume it I come to the table of contents. Here I need to have the fourth heading. So right click on it, update the field, entire table. Okay. You can see these two headings are here. Okay. Never ever do this mistake whenever you are writing thesis. Never ever do this mistake. What mistake? For example, I have problem statement. Here I have some data, and after the data, I have heading. And this heading is, now it's up to heading 2. Now I have heading 3. Sorry. This one is heading. This one is heading 3. And then again, 1.7 is started. Now, if I go to the table of contents, I need to update entire table. You see this one? In this case, just remember it. In your thesis, you should not have heading, which is a single entity. Like heading is a single entity. I don't have the option for 1.6.2. If you are having only one heading, so then just remove it. That data belongs to the previous heading, not with this heading. Because whenever I do formatting for someone, most of the cases I find this mistake. Technically, it's not right. It's not about formatting. It's about the content of your thesis. So technically, it's not right. So you should not have heading 4. And I think in my case, I did not go to heading 4. All of the data is up to heading 3. So if you are going to heading, subheading, 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 I'm sure you are confused in the content. You are totally confused. So usually just finish with until heading 3. 1 chapter, 1.1 heading 2, 1.1.1 heading 3. If you are going to heading 4, 1.1.1.1, there is some problem with your content. So I didn't go to heading 4. Heading 3 is completely fine. Whatever you want to explain, it can be explained in 3 headings. So don't go to heading 4. It's just a suggestion. But for the single heading, it's technical error. You should never do technical error like this. Okay, this one is done. Now come to the, these were about the headings. Now come to the table and the figures. We will discuss these things a bit later, but I want to discuss one more thing. Okay, if you can see that the heading 1, which is the conclusion and recommendation, this is also heading 1, proposed work. This is also heading 1, literature review. Okay, if you see, these references are also heading 1. But if you see, this one starts from the left of the page. But these references and list of the publication, it's with the heading 2. This is a big mistake. Whenever you update your file, update entire table, it will be on this place. So what you need to do, select both of it, and then you are having 2 options. Either you click this button, this one, to bring it back. So you click this button 3 times. It will come to this part. This is at the last stage when you are submitting your file to supervisor or to faculty. Everyone who submit the thesis, the faculty highlight this part and say this is a mistake. You need to fix this mistake. So you need to bring it to the start of the page. So it should be here. If I update the document, again I update it again, you see again it will go to this side. So it's better to update the table of content, but these settings like the page number, this one, it should be the last step. And here, this one, it should be the last step. So I do it with the shortcut. So the shortcut for this is Shift Tab. Shift, press Shift and Tab. The one to make the 5 spaces. Shift Tab and it will bring it back to this place. Either you can just click this button. It will also bring the document to these two headings to the left side. Yeah, we can do it. I will show the example whenever I'm processing the template. Okay, so this one is clear. Table of contents are clear to everyone. Yeah, online participant, I want to hear from you guys. Good. That's good. Okay, now once this one is clear to you, now we will come to we have only one subheading. Can you rewrite the question so that I understand properly? I did not get what you want to say. Okay, Shift Tab, T-A-B. Yes. Okay. Here, anyone? I do a very big mistake here. Can you let me know what's mistake in this part of the thesis? Yeah, I do a big mistake. Except heading, the single heading. There is another technical mistake. A formatting mistake, sorry. Yeah. Whenever you will be working on your thesis, you should be efficient to know what mistake you have done. Here I do a mistake, but I think none of you catch that mistake. I want to listen from the online participant if you can find a mistake.
Numbering was moving.
Yeah, the mistake should not be. The mistake
Sorry?
is that shouldn't be 1.61 and 1.71.
No, not a single. That one I'm not supposed to.
I think the font of the writing heading,
6.
Italy.
it's italic.
It's a single.
1.6.1,
Ah, yeah.
the heading is
2-3
it's wrong
mistakes.
font.
2-3 mistakes. Yeah, there are 2-3 mistakes. Remember this thing. In table of content, the chapter name should be in capital. Okay. The second thing, all the other headings, it should be in a sentence case or in a in this case, which is called the capitalize each word. So in this case, if I go to heading, you see it is in italic form, not proper formatting is applied. So the format is wrong here. We will not talk about the content. Content I'm coming later. But on heading, you just need to press this heading, select this heading, and select this option. Capitalize each word. And the second thing you need to do is not remove the italic. No. You need to come to the headings, and here you need to press heading 3. Yeah. You are not supposed to use any of these things. You are not supposed to use any of these things. Everything is automatic. Never ever use the sizes, the colors and any other thing. Bold, italic, no. There is no bold italic in the UTM thesis template. Okay. So this is very important. Okay, now the heading is now okay. If I go to the table of content, right click, update entire table, okay, and it's done. See, now it's in a proper format. Again, the page number is on the left side, so you need to press tab to make it right side. But I told you this is the last step when you are working with the file. Okay, this one is clear. Again, this one, shift tab, it's on the left side. Now let's go to the content. Okay, before going to content, I want to speak about 2 other things. List of tables and list of figure we will discuss right after the content, but I want to discuss about this thing. List of abbreviation. I want to share my own experience with you. Okay, whenever you are putting the list of abbreviation, make sure it is in a sorted form. ABC should be in the sorted form. Like you cannot put ZA here. For example, you said Z algorithm. No, Z is at the end of everything. Okay. So in that case, what you need to do, like for example, you have a list of abbreviation and the list of abbreviation is not in the sorted form. What I personally do, I just copy this table, click on this button, be attentive. Click on this button, copy this, or you select the data, copy the data, open Excel. When you open Excel, then press, bring your data here. No need to worry about formatting or any other thing. Okay. So bring the data here. You need to select all this data. Once you select the data, there is an option sort and filter. And I just say custom sort A to Z. You see it's A to Z is properly sorted. Now copy this one, copy the single column and bring it here. Control V. Done. The second thing, copy this line, this column and bring it here. And there should be no mistake in the sorting. You got it? So it's very easy to do it here. Okay. So it should be in the sorted form. Now, in this case, you see, it normally doesn't matter, but you can sort based upon the name of the equation. It's a good thing to do it because one of the theses which was rejected was having this problem that it was not in the sorted form. So you need to be careful with these things. It should be in the sorted form. Okay. Appendix later, and list of figure and list of table later, and equation also later. Now, this is the most important part of the work. What should be the content here? And what should be the size? What should be the line spacing and other things? So I just want to copy. I have data here. And I am giving some enter. Okay. Now we will be talking about 4 different things. The first one is para 2, 2A, para 4, 4A. These are the 4 styling of the text inside in the document. Okay. So here I can see these 4 options are here. Okay. When to use para 2, when to use para 2A, when to use para 4, when to use para 4A. So I will give example here in the document when you need to do these things. If this one is clear to you, then you would be able to at least do the basic formatting of the thesis. And this is very important. Okay, I think I have one of the example here. Okay, this is one of the example. This is mentioned in the documentation of UTM thesis template. When you use para 4, every last paragraph of any heading, will be para 4. Except that all the headings will be para 2 lines. No, not the heading, sorry, the content. Like in this case, you can see, let me give an example with the in Microsoft Word. Okay. This is the first paragraph. So the first paragraph, it should be para 2. Okay. So what you need to do, you need to select the content from here to here. Okay. And then para 2 lines. If I remove all the formatting from it, initially, for example, you copy the data, it will be something like this. But you need to click any place. For example, if I click here, then just bring mouse and para 2 lines. Automatically, it will be process. Again, the same here, it will be para 2. The same, it will be para 2 lines, para 2 lines, para 2 lines. This one is, assume it I apply para 2 lines. But I told you something. The last paragraph should be para 4. Should be. So in this case, it should be 4 lines. You can see the difference between these two. The heading is going up and down. Got it? So everywhere the last paragraph will be para 4. Now I have a question for you. If I have only single paragraph, it will be para 2 or para 4? Para 4, because that's the last paragraph that is having high priority. Okay, so the last paragraph should be para 4, and before that para 2, para 2, para 2, para 2. Now when we need para 2a and para 4a, assume it figure for you so that it's easy. Okay. Okay, be attentive. Now see what I have done here. This is a figure. Okay, in figure, you can put any figure, and after that we'll be having figure number 1.2. But if I copy the figure number, we will discuss about figure later, but initially just discuss about this para 2 and para 4. Okay, assume it, you have a figure, the figure having caption, and after that you need to put the content. Now, if you see that the distance between this content and the figure is very short, it's almost nil. In that case, you need to apply A, either with the figure or table. Before any paragraph, if there is a table or figure, that paragraph will be not para 4 lines. It will be para 2 lines, 2A, sorry, 2A or 4A. If it's the last one, then 4A. If it's not the last, then 2A. That's the difference between para 2, para 4, 2A and 4A. So in that case, I need to select this one. Now this is the last paragraph. So I need to put 4A. You see, a distance is automatically generated. And with the next, it's also 4 lines. If it's not the last one, assume it I have paragraph here. Sorry, window V. And I have this one. Sorry. Now this paragraph, initially I copy, this one will be para 2A or 4A? 2A, why? Because this is not the last one. So in that case, I need to apply 2A. This is the clear difference between 2A, 4A, para 2 lines and para 4 lines. Is it clear to you now? Okay, this one is now done. So I'm sure that you would not be having any problem with the line spacing and headings, right? True? Yeah, good. Okay, now I want to show example of figure and table, and I will give some tips and tricks how to efficiently deal with those things. Okay. If you have any question until now, you can ask. It's clear to everyone? Good. Okay. Now let's go through the figures and tables. Okay. Now I want to insert a table here, or for example, insert a new figure here. Okay. And that figure need to be formatted. The figure caption need to be properly formatted. And after that, the content should be formatted. So in that case, what you need to do, if you are putting the figure in a form of table, you are doing a big mistake. Never ever do this. Some people do something like this. They just make a table of 1 by 1, one box, and in box they put the image, and then they format their table. No, it's completely wrong. I will tell you the way how you can efficiently deal with the figure. So initially I want to have a figure. So I just came here. Here I need to select 2A because before that one is having a figure. Now I need to insert a figure. So I will go to insert, then picture. Okay. From device, assume it that I'm inserting a picture from my thesis. Thesis submission figures. Assume it I'm submitting any figure like this one. Now this is one of the figure I insert here. Now once you insert the figure, you need to be very careful with the content, that what actually formatting is applied on this figure. So if I select this figure, you see here what is applied on it, para 2A, and if you can see that the page start from here and the figure start from here, because the para 2 is applied on this case, in this case. So first you need to select the figure, and here the UTM thesis template having option figure center. Here I have a figure and I have option which is called figure center. You see this one? You need to press the figure center. You see automatically this figure will be in center. Even if I reduce the size, you see it will be in the center. But never ever go beyond this limit. See, now the figure is going beyond the limits. Never ever go beyond the limits. So what you need to do, if you insert a figure and the figure is very large, you need to press the control button, control, and then reduce the size. It will not reduce the size from one side only. It will reduce the size from all the x-axis and y-axis as well. So your data will be very clear. If I increase the size, for example, on x-axis, see, sometime you insert a figure and it look like this. Do you see some figures like this? Yeah, the mistake is you reduce the size only either on x-axis or y-axis. So whenever you are resizing the image, make sure you press the control button and then reduce the size. So it will not disturb the text. The text will be exactly properly aligned. Okay. Now once you insert this one, then you need to click on this button. This is also another big mistake that people do. And the mistake this was one of the example. I was working on one of the thesis, and in that thesis the student copy the figures, but in the way that it was very difficult to manage. What was the problem? The problem is in the figure styling, this should be select in line with text. What actually he do is he select this one, and then what he do, he just press enter, 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 and bring the figure here. If you can move the figure like this, it's a big mistake you are doing. Never ever do something like this. Your figure should not be moved with the content with the mouse. It should move with the text. So what is the best way to do it? Select this option when you paste the figure. Select this option, and here in line with text option should be on. Okay, I will give you another advanced tip which I personally use when I am processing the document right after this thing. Okay, this is the thing that you need to be careful with. So it should be in line with the text. If any other option, it's a big mistake you are doing. Okay, so I will select this option. Now see, these are some empty carriage return. Carriage return mean a next line, next line, next line. Remember this tip. Never ever have two carriage line in your document. Never ever. If you are going to page, never do this mistake. Okay, for example, whenever you are processing the document, when I'm doing the formatting, I turn on this option, the P option. Here I can see what the student have done. Now it include paragraph, 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 mean next line. If you are doing this mistake, two paragraphs at the same time, it's a big mistake you are doing in your thesis. Okay, never ever do it. For example, I will delete this one, delete, and delete. Okay, so if I want this content should be on the next page, so you should not go by enter. The reason is, if I press to enter here, your page will start from the middle. Then you need to come delete these two. No, why you are making it very difficult for you? Okay, so what you have to do is, yes, come here to this point, go to insert, and here is a page break. You press a page break. Whatever you are doing on this page, it will not affect the other page. Understand? Okay, so here I need to insert now the figure is okay. Is it clear to everyone that what formatting you need to use, why not to use all other formatting? Is it clear? Okay, now I need to insert the figure caption. So for the figure caption, madam, can you check some people are unmuted? I still can hear some people. Okay, now the figure caption. I give you another template file. Be attentive. If I go to the folder where I do the templating, I give you this file, template thesis. So, sorry, what's helping material. Go to helping material, copy this figure, this one, this line, and copy this line and paste it here. After the figure, press and enter. When you are in a new line, paste it here, but the first option. Right click here, and here you will find out this option, the first one. The first, maybe the second will also be okay. The first two, not as a text. If you put it as a text, now this is not actually a automatic figure templating. So you need to right click here and paste it as a first option. Now once you paste it here, then for example, I have another figure in another place. Now I'll give you a good example. Now it is figure 1.1. Here it's 1.2. And if I put a figure here, assume it I put the figure here, and I put the formatting here, it's 1.1. Whenever I'm working with the document, 1.1, then 1.2, then 1.1. It looks a big problem. How to deal with these things? I find a shortcut for it. Once you include the figure, you just need to press Control P, which is like printing. So I'm actually telling the word. Some people do something like this. They right click on this one and then update each and every field. Okay, I don't do those things. I just press Control P. In Control P, I'm actually telling the word that I'm printing the document. I'm just with the word. Okay, the word actually check each and every automatic thing in the document and fix it, and then give you the print option. So once you press the Control P, it's mean printing, or you can just go to File and then click on Print. Once you click on this document, now cancel it. I'm not going to print, just playing with the word. Okay, here 1.1, here 1.2, and here it's 1.3, automatically updated. Understand? So this is the way that you can do it very quickly. So I don't care about in which chapter I am copying the content and which place I am applying the formatting. No, just no need to worry about that. You just need to paste it and later just press Control P and all the tables formatting will be automatically fixed. One more thing. Now, once you select this option, here I need to, okay. Anyone can find what's the mistake in this view of the document? What's the issue?
The sidelines.
No. Huh? No. That one is also a mistake, but other than that. the spacing of the image is higher. So actually I apply para 2A on the image. And what template you should apply on the figure? Figure center. So you need to come to here and apply figure center. Now the figure is at center. Okay. Now once I'm talking about the title. Okay. In caption, you are not supposed to apply for a 2 lines to a no. There's a proper format for it. The format is caption for figure. And if you are having long figure, long. Now, in that case, there is an option. You just click here and then go to caption for 2 lines. So it will be like this. Okay. So for the figure, if a single line, then this one, figure for caption for figure. But if 2 lines, then para this one, caption for figure 2 lines. Let me make it magnifier. Here I have to click here, and there I need to select caption for figure. Now why I'm seeing this arrow? The reason is I turn on this option, this one. Yeah, if I turn it off, then I would not see any arrow. Some of the students do the mistake. I will show the mistake here. Okay, now I need to press Control P. It's done. Now what I need to do, go to the list of figures, and here you are not supposed to edit it manually. You need to do it automatic. So right click on it and then update field and then entire table and OK. Now see, it's properly 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. It's already set. But if I see 1.3, what's the problem? The spacing. So here I need to press Control, Enter, and I come here. The first thing is need to apply figure for center. The second thing, remove the space, backspace, and put a tab. Before above the caps lock, there is a button called tab. So you need to press a tab here. Okay, but it's 2 lines, so definitely I have to select 2 lines and save it. Once you save it, then go to list of figures, right click on list of figure, update the field, entire table, and done. Understand? Clear? Online participant, clear? I want to hear from you guys. Yeah, good. Now one more thing that's also very important to understand and to know. That one is some of the students, when they send if you are having any small mistake, you can just let me know. I can guide you what's the problem. Okay, you can ask in the group. I will respond in the group as well. Okay, some of the students do this mistake. Let me show you what's actually the mistake. And this happens to a lot of students, like almost every student face this problem. What's the issue? List of figure, update entire table here. Have you ever seen something like this? Many times. The reason is that the figure you inserted, you can see the figure there as well in the list of figure. So to fixing this problem, it's very easy to fix. Okay, first thing, you need to go to this place. Okay, first thing, you bring your mouse here and press enter. Okay, so the figure and the figure caption should be separated from each other. Okay, what the second thing you need to do is click on this figure. So automatically you see caption for figure. Either it's caption or it's figure center. So apply figure center and then save it. This one should be, it's actually para 2 lines, but it should be caption for figure because it's caption, and this one should be figure center. This one should be figure center and this one should be caption for figure. If you are selecting it and it's having some problem, then caption for figure. Now, no, actually it should not be caption for figure. What? 2 lines. Okay. Go to here, right click, update entire table. Okay, and done. Understand? Yeah. So this happens in form of the figure as well as in the form of table as well. So this is one of the mistake that the student do when they are processing the document. Okay. Now this one was all about the figure. Now we will speak about the tables. The same situation is the table there as well. Okay. So for example, I want to insert a table. Assume it, I am inserting a table here. You are supposed to on this option so that you can see that either you put enter or spaces or page break, anything related to the formatting, you can see by this button. I will just put a single enter. Here, when you are inserting a table, either you copy the table from somewhere or you insert it here. Both are the same case. Okay. So here I need to go to insert table and assume it, I am inserting table like this. Okay. So I just need to put the temporary data, for example, 1, 2, 3, and assume it. I delete this one, tire row, and then RS. This. Okay. Select the data. Okay. In some of the cases, you can select the heading and make it bold. Is it okay? It's completely fine. Okay. If the heading is bold, the content should be either 12 or it should be, it should be 12. If the content is more in the table, then you can use 11 as well. Okay. So it should be, select this data, and here the first thing you need to do is clear all. Formatting should be clear from it. This is the data. Select the data or select the table. First of all, clear all, this option. So it should not be para 2, para 4, no, because it's the content inside in the table. If I apply para 2, what will happen, and this also happens to a lot of people. If I apply para 2 here, you see it starts from one tab next, as well as it's giving some spaces to the border of the table. So it should not be para 2, para 4. So you select this one, clear all, it will remove all the formatting. Then I can apply heading. The bold you can apply here, or if you don't want to apply bold, it's completely fine. The size, either it's 12, 11 or 10, not more than 12, not less than 10. Okay. It depends how much data is inside in the table. So it's clearly written in thesis formatting documentation. I have read that either the size will be 12 or 11 or 10, not less than that. Okay, so it should be Time New Roman, and here there will be no proper formatting apply on this one, clear all. So it will be normal, do not use, and then either the size is 10, 11, 12. And one more and most important thing, this is most important. Okay, assume it. Assume it that you are having a table and it contains some data, and the data is going to next page. Okay, so in that case, what you need to do is, assume it, this one is bold. Okay, I have some table and this table data is here. Okay, what style will be applied on this one? 4A, it's already applied. Okay, now here I have this data and this table is actually going to the next page. So in UTM thesis template, this heading should be reflected in this place. But the problem is, if I copy the data to here, Control V, and I press a single enter here, now the heading is disturbed again. Again, you need to do the formatting. No, it's very easy to do. Assume it, I'm having table, having data, select the table. No, select only the heading. Select the heading, go to this tab, table layout, And here you will find out option the repeat header rows. Repeat header rows. Now automatically 1, 1, 2, 3 is here. Now if I add some data here, again you see then the table is automatically adjustable and then the heading is again on the same place. If you update something in the heading here, again it will be reflected to here. So no need to do it manually. It's automatic. There is nothing in UTM thesis that you do it manually. No, everything is automatic in terms of formatting. Okay, so you are not supposed to do heading like that. Some of the students ask about the one thing which is, I think, have footnote, sorry. Yeah, okay, in some cases, in LaTeX formatting, not in Microsoft Word, you need to write in footer that the table is continue on next page, but in Word, we are not supposed to do that. No need to do that. Okay, so you just keep it like this. If you want to insert footer, yes, you can. It's another approach to put the footer here. So that is something else. But in the table, there is no note, no footer if the table is going to the next page. Okay, if you are having too many columns in one table, then in that case, for example, the table is not supposed to come under one page. In that case, you need to make the page landscape and paste the table. For the landscape, I will discuss later how to do that. Okay, so is the table clear to everyone? Online and physical participant? I want to hear from you guys. Yes, table is clear? Okay, now for the table caption, exactly the same. But how to do that? You just need to press enter here, or you just come here, press enter, bring the mouse here. You are having one line. Okay, now go to the template which I provided to you. In the template, I gave to you the table option as well, the table caption. Copy this caption and paste it here. Now, if I see this is 2.1, but I'm actually working on figure chapter 1, and the table name, the table number should be consistent. Okay, so there are two options. Either you just right click on the table and then update the field. But the best option I told you is Control P. I'm going to print, then said, oh, no need to print now. It's automatically 1.1. Assume it, you are having another table, which is here. Then in that case, it should be 1.2. But if I copy the data and bring it here, it's 1.1. Control P, printing, cancel, 1.2. Go to the list of figure tables, right click on it, update the field, update entire table, okay, and done. Yeah, the font size can be reduced to 10. From 12, you can reduce to 10. Okay, so this is one of the example how you can insert table. Now, if the table caption is 2 line, then definitely caption for table. Here, select this one and go to this option. Caption for table 2 lines and caption for table. Now there is another mistake which came in this part. Okay, if you see, this is very important, and I think this is the most advanced one that you should know. Oh, sorry. Okay, the caption for the table should be above the table, not below the table. Control X, I'm really sorry. Thank you. Someone mentioned the caption for the table should be above the table, not below the table. And the figure caption for the figure should be below the figure, not above the figure. So here I need to select this one and then caption for figure, and this one should be normal or no specific formatting, no center, nothing. Okay. Now if I see this is the most advanced one, and I think most of the people face this problem as well. If I see I have some data in the table and the caption, the new heading is started here. Now, if I have some data like some writing, then in that case, I can just apply para 4A to that data. So the heading will be below that content. But actually the heading is starting just after the table. Now see, there is a very short distance between this heading and this table. Okay, so I have to have some space before this, before starting this head. If you are doing with the enter, it's a big mistake. I told you it's a big mistake. There should be no enter in your entire thesis. Okay, so what I have to do is I have to click here, and when the field is shaded, right click and go to paragraph. Right click, go to paragraph, and here you will find out spacing, and in before you write 4 line, 4 line. Only on this heading, not on other heading, not on all heading, only on this heading, and then press OK. A 4-line paragraph will be generated just before this heading. So right click on it, go to paragraph, and here 4 line, or you can just click on here, click on this button, and the same thing will open. 4 line, 4 space line, 4 line. Okay, here click on this part. Okay, I will just do it again. A table is going to finish, or a figure is going to finish, and after that you are going to start a heading. Either it's heading 2, 3, 4, it doesn't matter. Every heading you need to select, click here and right click and go to paragraph, and here you need to write 4 line and then OK. Done. Is it clear? Clear? Okay. Now this one is about caption, heading, table, figure caption, multi-page table. I think these are the most important and crucial things in UTM thesis template. Now I will give you task and will give you 20 minutes to do that task. Okay, I upload how to add table title to a long table. The same, only once on the top of the table. This is below, but it should be above. Control X, it should be here. It doesn't matter how long is the table, you just need to do it only once. So here it's the table, and after that the table is here. Now I need to give you a task, and I will give you not 20, I will give you only 15 minutes to do that task. Okay, I uploaded one of the file which is called assignment. In this assignment I have only 2 pages of the document, and you need to do this one in UTM thesis template. You need to set up heading, para 2, para 4, table, this figure, the caption for this figure, then this equation. Okay, before that I will tell about the equation. This equation, the equation number, and after that you need to do the table, and that's it. That's all. You need to do this assignment. But before that I want to discuss about the equation. Okay, I want to get some comments. How to add a table title to long table only once. No need to mention again and again. Is there difference between caption on the top? Okay, the table should be on the top. The caption of the table should be on the top, every table, and the caption of the figure should be below the figure. Okay, this is the fixed rule. Okay, how do I add table title long table? Does a table no need to use the continue. In Microsoft Word there is no option to do that. Do we need to select anything? No need to select anything. Just press Control P. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about before the assignment, then I will discuss some few other things, is about equations. Okay, so for example, if I am in chapter number 3 and here I want to have an equation here at this place, assume it I want to have an equation here. So in that case there are some options for the equation, but the one and the most efficient one is the one which I gave in the template file. I will go to my template, and here you need to copy this table. This is actually table, you need to copy this table. Okay, copy and bring it here to this file and paste it here. Once I paste it here, so then I need to write the equation. So to write the equation, what I need to do is go to insert and then equation. And in equation, I can write equation here. So I have a different option. For example, I said x is equal to, and then I have some option like this. X is equal to integral of 2 limit is equal to 1, and here I need to write some script, and here I need to put some details like 3, no, for example, y, z, and square 2. Assume that this is just an equation, okay? So after that, you see what I need to do here in this case. No, there is no caption for the equation. The caption is already here. Okay, here at what I need to do. 2a, why you forget it? 2a. Assume something like this. If it's like for our 2 lines, you see it's here, but it should be para 2a. Now the equation is here. What you need to do, you need either you right click on the update field, or you just press Ctrl P, and again the equation number will be sorted. Now assume it this equation is not in chapter 2. Assume it's chapter 3. Assume this one is in chapter number 2. Assume the equation is here. This equation is here. Now this is chapter number 2, not chapter number 3, but the equation number is 3.1. What do you need to do? Again the same thing, Ctrl P, print it, see automatically it's 2.1. Now the last thing with the equation is, you need to select the box and remove the borders. So you just said no border. Now see, equation is properly formatted with its equation number and proper equation. And the text before this and after that is 2 lines before, 2 lines below. Understand? Equation is done. Do you have any question in equation? Okay, some question online is there any manual way to do numbering figure instead? Yeah, this is a manual way. Just right click on this shaded form, right click and update field. For example, if it's like this. Oh, sorry. This one is 3.1, right click and then update, and the other one right click and update. If it's equation number next one, then right click, update, and right click, update. But you need to press update 2 times on each number. But before that, I just do a simple thing, which is window P, it's done. 2.1, 2.2. Yes, you can copy the figure caption, table caption, and equation from the one file which I provided to you. It's like my template. Whenever I'm doing the thesis formatting, I just keep this file just with me, open one file on the one side, another file on the other side, and then just quickly copy and pasting the items, just changing the caption, and everything is just done automatically. One most important tip, and I think after that you can start the assignment. The most important tip is, assume you are having this figure, okay? You copy this figure here, and you want to change this one to something else, okay? But you think that, for example, I just do something like this. This is the best tool which I use for designing the figures. For example, I write something like here, 2025. Okay, Control A, increase the size, bold it. Now assume it, this is the part that I want to include in the table, in the figure. Previously the figure is like this, but I actually want to copy this one with the new content. What you normally do is you click here and then delete it and then insert a new figure. This is one of the way to do it, but I do it something differently. What I do, I just right click on this one, go to change picture, and then from clipboard. Done. Understand? So if you are deleting it, then again you need to do figure center and table caption and here and there. In my case, I just do it in a different way. So you need to follow the same procedure which I do it. You just right click on the figure, copy from insert and change the picture, and in picture you can select from device, the same like the way you insert the picture. Either you just select, right click, change the picture, and then from the clipboard, the same thing. Got it? So these are all. Okay. The assignment was, this is my one of my file, and this is another file which I need to copy that formatting. So I need to copy the data from this chapter to this chapter. What I need to do is I need to make a new chapter. So to make a new chapter, copy any of the chapter, like the chapter name, copy and paste it 2 times. Like I just copy, select, Control C, and then V, and again V. Okay, 2 times. After that, just press enter. So you will come here. Then after that, insert page break. So a new chapter is created here. Because once the chapter is finished, then you need to start a new chapter with a new page. So that's why page break. Okay, I will turn on this symbol so that I can know what's inside in the so here I will click here and will bring the page break a little down so that I did not play with this one. If I delete the page break, then again the next chapter will be disturbed. So I need to keep a page break here. Insert a page break, and then I need to delete it here. Okay, so the first thing is, when I do formatting, how I do it, I just copy the headings first. For example, this is heading, I just paste it and paste it as a value. If you paste it as a heading, it will start something from the right side, and it's all the time, it's very difficult. So what I do is, the first thing I need to copy the chapter name. So I need to select the chapter name until here, not until here. There is difference. I told you what's the difference. A single carriage return is here. Right click on it and paste it as a value. Okay, so the chapter name is here. Now this is the first heading. Copy it, paste it as a value. Automatically 3.1 is with it, but it's not actually 3.1. Okay, it's not the heading, it's just a text in this case. The second one is operational research framework. Then I paste it here as a text. Now 3.2 did not come with it. So when I was making the assignment, I actually do these mistakes, that when you are doing first thing, it's come something else. But when you are doing the same thing, it's come in a different way. Okay, so that's why I give the assignment. Now I insert the page break, continues, etc., etc. Those settings, you should not copy this setting directly to the Word file. First, you need to delete these things. These are unimportant things. Once I delete, you see the whole structure of the thesis is bad. Okay, but I'm not worried from all these things because I know what I need to copy and how I need to paste it there. So do some setting here in this file and then do setting in UTM thesis template. But I will do it in the way that it's easy for you to understand. So here I need to copy these things as well. The first thing I need to copy the data. So here it's 3.1. What heading will be applied on this one? Heading 2. Actually, it is chapter 4. So it should be 4.1. For 4.1, 3.1, and then introduction. But actually this 3.1 is not the heading. It's just a text. Delete it. Okay? Understand or no?
Now, chapter 4 is the chapter.
Chapter is heading 1. This is heading 1. No, not a title and subtitle. No. Select here and then heading 2 should be 4.1. This 3.1 is just a text. Delete this one. Again, in this case, what heading will be applied? Heading 2. 4.2. Okay? Understand? Difficult? This one is heading 1. We are not supposed to do heading 1 in any place of the document, only the chapter name. Yeah. This one is start with the heading 2. The chapter start with the heading 2. The chapter, for example, it's the next heading. Assume it. It's a next heading. So it will be heading 3, 4.1.1. Not heading 1. Okay. So the first thing I can see this is some spaces. So the first thing is you need to delete these spaces. Okay, yeah, delete. It should be not tab, not even the tab. No, not tab. But if I delete these spaces, I having some problem with the document. It's going up and down and the things are not consistent. I am only interested in the data, not in the other things, not in the formatting. So I need to select from here until with the reference. Copy it, come here, and you will be having many options. The options are, assume it's para 2 lines, then right click and you will be having all these options. Now there are advantages and disadvantages of all these options. If I apply the last one, what problem happens here? The reference is gone. I need to do reference again. It's a very tedious task to do referencing again. So beside going to do references, I need to copy as it is from the previous file and merge the formatting of these two. So you are having multiple options. The first option is as a previous format. The second option is the source formatting from where you copy it. The third one is merge the formatting. The one which I like the most is the merge formatting. If you click on the merge formatting, now your data from one file is copied to another file with references. If you paste it as a value, then you need to do referencing and cross-referencing again. So it's up to you which one you want to use it. But in my case, I always use merge formatting. So in merge, the current one, use the template. The other one, use the shading or the fields. So it's easy. Now the format is here. Yeah, I will talk about the extra pages as well. Extra pages. Okay, this one is done. Now I will do the things in a quick way. You just see what I'm doing. Okay, you just follow my procedure, that what I'm doing. Copy. In this case, if there is no heading, no referencing, you can paste it as a value. It's also okay. So I will do it 4 lines. This one is 2 lines. This one is heading. I need to copy this one. Copy. Merge formatting. Para 2 lines. Here I need to press enter. Then it's a figure which I insert in a very bad way. Control X. Option. Paste it here. Change the figure design to inline with text. Then after that caption. So the caption will come from the third file, which is here. Copy. This one is figure center. Then I will do caption. Then caption for figure. And then next line para 2A. And then I need to copy. If you want to switch from one file to another file directly, you just press Alt Tab. So I can switch among all the files quickly. Whatever is open in my computer, I can switch. So you can even click on it. So just go to that file. Okay. So that one is done. Now this one, the figure is came. Now it's just a text. Copy, then paste it here as a text. Select this one, and then for our 2A. So the space is already set. Then after that, I need to have a formula. So I told you this formula is in a picture form. Never do it. Never ever do it in a picture form. Okay. And also you can see that I just keep the 2.1 here and there. I can move it around. It's a very big mistake that you are doing. So what you need to do, I gave you the helping material. You just copy this line, copy. And this is very, very, very important for all of you. If you are going to have formula and you think that it's difficult to write, how to do it. So I copy this image, go to any AI tool. For this one, I use Perplexity. It's quick. So I just pasted the formula here as a picture. I said, please, no need to say please to the AI. So give me LaTeX code. What code? LaTeX code. You just press on this copy button. This is very important. Copy. Then you just come here and go to insert, or I use the Alt plus button. Alt plus. So it's also include a equation. But what you can do is I can just go to insert, go to equation, and you need to press this button. This one. It's LaTeX. Not by default, the Unicode will be selected. You need to select the LaTeX. Okay. You click on the LaTeX, paste the code here, the one which I copied from the Perplexity. When you paste the code here, then you just click on convert and then professional. The formula is ready here. Huh? Yeah, I can do it. Like, for example, I asked the Perplexity. Okay. I said to Perplexity, give me Fibonacci formula. I think the Fibonacci spelling is wrong, but it doesn't matter. I just need to take a screenshot of it and assume it that you are having equation something like this in your file. This is, for example, the equation. It's in a picture form. What I need to do is I need to copy it. I need to copy the equation from here, put it in Perplexity. Perplexity, you can just register for free and Pro for free. I share the link. I will share the link in the group as well. So you just use it for 3 months for free. The Pro account. You see, I have the Pro account. Okay. I just put the formula here. I said that give me LaTeX code. You just press enter. It will give you the LaTeX code. You just need to copy the code. This is the LaTeX code. Copy. Come to the formula. Then delete the current image. Go to insert an equation and then paste the formula. But make sure that LaTeX is turned on. Okay. And then you just press on. Here you can select this arrow and make it professional. Or you can just click here, convert to professional. The formula is here. Now you just select this table and remove the heading from it. Got it? Easy. Now this is 3.1. I told you, Control P, like printing, it's become 4.1. Got it? So save it. Now in next phase, I need to copy this one, copy, and here I need to paste it as a value because there is no specific format in that one. And one more thing is inserting a table. So I'm copying the table from this file, but there is some problem with the table. The problem is some of the students, they do manual formatting to make the word in the center. They put a lot of spaces. No, it's completely wrong. So in that case, the first thing you need to remove the spaces. Okay. Now copy the table and then bring it here and paste it. But once you paste it, the problem is if I move the table, it's actually disturbing the other content. The same problem we do with the figure. Understand? So in that case, there is one setting that you need to do. In figure, it's easy. You just apply the figure center. But in table, it's a bit difficult. Not a bit difficult, but another way to do it. So you need to right click on the table, go to table properties, and then select center and none. This is very important. For every table, you should do this thing. And then click OK. Done. Now just need to put the caption for the table. So the caption, I can just use this one. And the caption of the table should be above the table. So paste it here, come to caption for table, and your table is here. Got it? So this is the way that you can do a small, the assignment which I provided to you. This is the way to solve that assignment. Understand? Clear? Clear? Why you people are completely silent? Yeah. Okay. Yes. Good. 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 Yes. So this is the way that you need to deal with the formatting. Now I will discuss about few other things. So the few other things include some of the things I mentioned here. Okay, cross-referencing. This is also extremely important when you are doing formatting for yourself. If you're doing for any other one and you know that it's the final version, then in that case, no need. But if you start with the work, writing work, in that case, you should follow the same procedure and steps to do the cross-referencing. And why you need to do cross-referencing? It's the proper reason behind it. Okay. For example, I said the same I came here and here I said that in equation 2.2, 2.1, the equation 2.1 illustrates the design okay, like you mentioned something like this. Now the equation 4.1, sorry, 4.1, and now sometime you are supposed to put another equation before that equation. Okay, assume it, I just copy this equation, copy and paste it here. Assume it that you insert a new equation and it contains x and the equation is about not f, it's for example t. Assume it is another equation. Now 4.1, here 4.1, and this one actually belongs to this one. This one actually belongs to this one. Now I put another equation before that equation, and then window P, this equation become 4.2. But does it become 4.2? No. You have to do it manually. Yes. So there is another way to do it automatically. How to do that? You just click, select this 4.1. Okay. Go to reference, and here you will find out a button. Why my system is very slow? There is a button called cross reference. Click on cross reference. Here, what you want to cross reference? I want to cross reference the equation. And here is only the label. And here I will find out I have equation. So here, what equation? Actually, it's equation number 2. But the problem is I did not update it. So window control P, now it's 4.2. Here I need to select this option, cross reference, select what you want to cross reference, table, equation, figure, heading, section, what you want to do. For example, equation 4.2. Now insert, close. Now it's 4.2. Assume it, you want to include another equation before this one. Assume it, I put an equation here. I paste it like this. Now if I press Control P, you see this one become 4.3 and here as well. So as much as you are changing your document, sometime this happens when you are submitting your last thesis. The thing is, your supervisor will ask you, remove section 3.1 or 3.2 to chapter number 2. You move your content to that chapter. Now in the discussion of that chapter, you write and figure 3.5 discuss this thing. But when you go to the upper chapter, it's actually chapter number 2. Now all the numbers and the things should be updated automatically. But if you do it manually, you need to read the whole thesis again and find out where is figure, where is table, where is the equation. But if you do it automatic in this way, cross-referencing, it doesn't matter in which chapter you are. Just copy the data from one chapter to another chapter. Like in this case, I copy these things to chapter number 2. I cut it down, go to chapter number 2, view, navigation pane, chapter number 2, and I paste it here. Limitation, I came to the limitation and paste it here. If I paste it here, 4.3, etc., etc., Control P, print it. No need to print 2.1, 2.1, done. Understand? Easy or difficult? Yes. This is the way that you can make your thesis perfect. That it will not disturb you when you are actually dealing with the problems. If you do it manually, I'm sure for every update on one figure, you need to check all other update. You need to search figure in your whole document, and it's completely out of the box thing. Like for me, it's very difficult. I do it manually when I am sure that it's the last time to update the document. But if I'm doing formatting and I know that this formatting will have some corrections later, I always do it cross-referencing. Okay, so the same you can do it in section. Like for example, sometimes say that I discussed this one in section 4.2. Now you move that section to somewhere else. Now when you update it, automatically the cross-referencing will update the things. So you just only once you need to press Control P. So it will update everything. Got it? Okay. Now the second thing is about the equation. I think I detailedly discuss about the equation, how you can use AI to help you to make the equation, convert it to LaTeX, put it there and done. Slide we will discuss later. Bullet points. Okay. Sometime, like for example, here I want to write about something like research objectives. In research objectives, I have 3 objectives. Like this is objective 1. This one is objective 2. Why? Okay, assume it that I'm having 3 objectives. Okay, in UTM thesis template, this is an option that you select these things and you want to assign numbers to it. Number 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if you are coming here and you are assigning numbers here, no, this is a big mistake. Yes, the only option available for numbering is what? We are having only 2 options. The first one is list of, paragraph itemize. So there are only 2 options, paragraph itemize ABC, paragraph itemize 1, 2, 3. There is no option for these bullets. There is no option for these bullets. No. The only 2 options available are either ABC or 1, 2, 3. And you are not supposed to do it from this window. You are supposed to come to this part and do it. Okay. For example, you are having subheading. So you can, like for example, I have other 2 items, copy, I paste it here and I paste it here and assume it that these 2 comes under section 2. So you need to press tab button, or you can click this button, so it will go 1 tab next, and again you need to apply the up this one, itemize ABC. So either ABC or 1, 2, 3, no other option. Okay. Now in 1, 2, 3 and ABC, I am having some issue. The issue is if I use ABC there and I am putting the data again here. You see it start from 4. The reason it's connected to the previous one. So you need to come here, right click and then start with 1. Start at 1. So now it's here. Before that and after that, again, para 2, para 4, 2A, 4A, the same rules. Those rules are not changed. Understand? So this is about the formatting of the things. Now, sometimes this happens that your supervisor asks you to give me only chapter number 2. So if you are going to select from here and select the things one by one, and sometimes if your computer is slow, like in my case, I'm using the most advanced processor, so I don't feel any problem with it. But if you are using a slow computer, in that case, it will take very long time to do it. And sometimes if you do a miss something, it's just a difficult job. So in that case, what you need to do, come to here, click on this button, literature review, right click on literature review, select heading and content. It will select whole chapter. Just Control C, make a new file, Control V and paste it, and done. Your chapter, literature review chapter, is separated from all the other chapters. Formatting, it doesn't matter, because if your supervisor asks you to have proper formatting for that, then you are having option here, merge, source formatting, new formatting. So it's up to you. But if you are uploading this document for plagiarism, because in plagiarism you need to give separate chapters. If you are doing it for plagiarism, then no need to worry about UTM thesis templating. Just paste it like this. If you are submitting it to the supervisor, I don't think so he could be having issue with the formatting for separate chapter. If he is concerned, you can just select different option. So you can select the first option, so it will exactly come in the same template which it was in before. Okay, this is one of the option. Now let's speak about something which is the most of the students ask question when they are speaking about formatting. If I save this document, save as, then browse. Here I need to select, for example, PDF, and here I just go to desktop and I just save this file. Okay, I will speak about the referencing, but first let me finish this thing. Okay. Now, if I come to here and I save this file, I open the template. Here you see I have page number 1, but the page number 2 is empty. You will be thinking I do some mistake, so that's why an empty page is coming. Then the third page, then empty page, then fourth page, an empty page, then 5 page and empty page. What is the reason for this issue? What's the problem with this thing, the empty page, and how to deal with it? This is not actually the problem. It is for printing purpose, because first page should be the content, but the back of that page should be empty. So whenever you are doing back-to-back printing, the first page is the content, the back of the page is empty. The third page is the content, back of the page is empty. The fourth page is the document, and the next page is empty. That's why we are having empty pages in the PDF document, and you are not supposed to delete these pages. Some of the students delete these pages manually. If you are editing in a PDF, then you are definitely a noob in UTM thesis templating. So you have to know how to deal with those things, and there is a proper reason behind each and everything. Okay, so should never delete the empty pages. So this one exactly same like this. One more thing important, this is very important. Every chapter should be start with odd number. Every chapter should be start with the odd number, not with the even number. The reason is that whenever you are making the book, in the book, the chapter should be on the right side. The chapter should start on the right side. So if it's even number, so it will actually start on the back of chapter 1 page. That's not right. In the book, every chapter should be start on the right side. So that's why whenever you are dealing with the formatting, so this literature review should be 13, not 12, not 14. Okay. Someone asked about the printing. It doesn't matter. Whatever printing service you use, they don't care. Yeah.
Shall I do? I want shut up.
Yeah, in that case, for example, if I will show an example. Assume it that you are at this place. Now you see it's here, but assume it that the content is something like this. This one is 17, but the next chapter start with the 19. Automatically it manage the UTM thesis template. Automatically it assign a new empty page behind. But if it's not automatic, the new formatting is having automatic. Previously, we need to insert an empty page to make it odd, and that page number should be hide. The page number should not be shown in the document. So to hide the page number, what you need to do, come to shape, insert a box, put a box here, then shape format, then the shape fill, it's white. The shape outline, no outline. The page number is hide. Got it? So this is the way that you can hide a page number. If you delete the page number, assume it you are working with it and you delete the page number. Oh God, you have to do formatting again. Even I cannot fix it. So you have to be very careful with the page number settings. No, page break. No enter. I told you there is no double enter in the whole thesis. Yes. So it should be a new page break. Okay, done. Now we'll start about the extra pages. We discuss about it. Now we'll go to the template. What else? So selection of chapter, figure and table, multi-pages, equation with AI done, reference style. Now, if I want to insert references in Mendeley, actually someone asked the question, I actually use EndNote, Mendeley, Zotero, 3 different applications. So whatever I need, I just go with it. So here I will talk about the Mendeley because someone asked about Mendeley. I need to close Zotero. And EndNote also need to close. It's okay, doesn't matter. Okay, so here if you want to insert a citation in Mendeley, so I will first go to Scholar. And here I have classification of data. So assume that this is the reference I want to insert. So assume it that this is the reference I want to insert. So for that one, what you need to do is you need to have this extension. It's called Mendeley. This one, Mendeley web importer. Mendeley desktop. Logged in. Okay. Now you need to install this Mendeley importer. Then you need to select which reference you want to add. For example, this reference, add to Mendeley. Once you click on add to Mendeley, then go to Mendeley. And here, this is important step. You need to click sync and wait until this sync is complete. Once the sync is complete, you need to copy this title or any part of the title, come to this place, and then, for example, I remove the Zotero. Then reference, insert citation, refresh. Actually, the problem is another tool is still fighting with the Mendeley, so I'm not sure whether I can or not. but it's giving some error. Refresh. Here, open Mendeley. Just try. Done. Open Mendeley. Just try. I think Mendeley is having some issue with my PC because I was using EndNote. So EndNote and Mendeley cannot be used together. So that's why my system is not doing it, but I can show it to use the same process in Zotero. It's the same tool, just like Mendeley. So what I do is I need to go to the Scholar and then click on this button, which is for Zotero. For EndNote, it's the different. For Mendeley, it's different. Just need to come here and then copy the title. This is the title. Then insert Zotero and insert citation. And then you just need to put the, again, the same problem is happening that Mendeley and this are fighting with each other. So insert citation and citation is here. The same process for EndNote, the same process for Mendeley, the same process is for Zotero. There is no difference in between these tools. Exactly the same thing. The interface is different. Otherwise, the tools are the same. I personally use Zotero because sometimes it helps me in a better way. Okay, now we'll go through things quickly so that we can finish the work. The references. Okay, for example, these are the references. For formatting the reference, what you need to do, select the reference, all the references, and the by default is bibliography, but it should be list of references and publication. You need to click on this one. List of reference / publication. That's all. That's it. Once you update the references, again you need to do the same thing. At the last, you need to come to the references, select the references and list of references and publication. The same will happen in this one as well. If you are having papers, select the papers and here list of references and publication. Okay. So this was about the references. Now one thing is landscape page. Okay, landscape page is also one of the important. I will put the video about the landscape pages as well, but I want to show you how to make the page landscape. Assume it that you are having figure and this figure is this much big, which is not coming in the proper page. So what you need to do is come here, then you need to insert, the layout. In layout, you are having option brick. So you need to select this option, next page. Next page, again brick, next page. 2 times you do, next page. Come to the middle page, which is empty one, and then orientation, and in orientation make it landscape. All the other page will not be disturbed. Got it? So this is very easy. 2 times. Okay. If you want to do this one, what you need to do, come here, then come to layout. In layout, brick. In brick, you need to do it next page 2 times. Next page and next page. This one is done. Click on the middle page, which is empty, and then orientation to landscape, and done. You just need to copy this one and paste it here. Okay, you want to insert the figure x point x, it's up to you. Okay, so this is the way that you can make the page landscape. The only problem happens is sometimes the page number is disturbed. So in the new template which I provided to you, the page number is already managed, so no need to worry about the page numbering. Page number will be completely okay. Okay, list of item we already discussed. I told you there is no enter in the whole thesis, no double enter. Okay, and reference formatting is done. PDF generation, odd and even pages, we discuss about it. Then do's and don'ts. I want to finish the things. So use the provided template and consistent throughout the document. Okay, check all the content and alignment. Then check the table of content, page number, list of publication, list of references. Once again, before submitting document to the supervisor, check in pages in the small view. Sometime you do a mistake, but it's not visible to you. So you can just make something like this. Here is there any problem with the template? I have a lot of experience in templating. Once I just check the document, like in this case, I will show you. Whenever I just see the document, I clearly come to know that this one is not para 4 line, it's para 2 line. So I just click here and then para 4 line. See, there is a difference. So in view, once you are submitting the document, just reduce the size and check all the pages. There you will find out the mistakes, which are most common and cannot see in a big view. So you can just make it in the small view. And then after that, check the small size view, update the list. Okay, update the list at the last, the table of content, but make sure check the page number because pages will be on the left side. So you need to move it on the right side. Print with professionals. Don't go to any printing shop that is just printing your document without checking it. So I personally go to Tamanyu and find out shop. They are professionals, so they just check the document and let me know how much is the charges and what are the issues. So even if they take 10 ringgit more, it doesn't matter. If you are making the file and it's around 80 ringgit and later again you need to make another one, so better to pay 10 extra, but the service should be professional. Okay, do not modify the template structure by your own. Do not play with the template structure. Whatever is in the template, it should be the same. Okay, avoid using non-standard font, colors, sizes, etc. So use a proper color, proper template in writing. Do not ignore specific style, like sometime you did not select the figure as a caption, the figure caption, you did not select the figure as a figure center. So you be very consistent with those things. Do not include additional pages or reformat the pages. Page sizes, page structure, do not play with it. Avoid inserting images and table without appropriate captions and formatting. One more tip, and this is one of the important which whenever you will be going to Viva, assume it that you are having some 5 figures in your chapter. Make sure that all of the 5 figures are cross-referenced in the content. If you insert a figure and you did not cross-reference that figure in the content, it means this figure is completely out of the box and you need to delete that one. The same with the same with the equation, the same with the tables. Okay, so everything should be cross-reference. Okay, but last few things is some of the example. Yes. Okay. No, I will take questions after it. Yeah. Okay. So be very careful with singular and plurals. Supervisor and supervisors are different. It's same with the front page of the thesis, the red color copy. I do that mistake. Two supervisor and I write two supervisor were in the thesis and I just write supervisor, not supervisors. So it was a big mistake. So let's reject the thesis. Doctor of philosophy in computer science, not in. Doctor of philosophy, computer science. Yes, not in computer science. Some students do this mistake as well. It may also reject your thesis. Month and year should be proper. Miscommunication with the printing shop. Okay, so if you said that it's PhD degree thesis, they will print it in yellow color. No, its PhD is in red color. Okay, okay. For these are some of the advanced thing. I will just put it in the slides if you want to follow, so you can. Sometime I'm not worried about para 2, para 4, 2A and 4A. My template automatically adjusts all these things. So if you want to be not worry about para 2, para 4, you can follow this setting and then no need to worry. You can just select para 2 for everything. It will automatically have the spacing and the other thing for. Okay. Yeah. Share the attendance link, but still we'll get the, yeah, share the link. Okay. Sometime I will do this setting. I want to do this setting for you. So here, assume it that I'm having this document and here I need to select a para 4 line. Okay. This one is 1.2. I will modify the settings. Now, if I select para 2 or para 4, there is no difference. But if I make it as a separate here, I apply para 2 here and para 2 here, but the spaces between this one and this one is different. So it's automatically managed. This is the way that you can do this setting. Your template will automatically check. If it's the last one, it will automatically apply 4 line. If it's not the last, then 2 line. So this is one of the advanced thing that I do in the templating. Not advanced, but it's like something that normally the people don't do. Okay, so this is the procedure to do that. So you need to do with the heading 2, heading 3, heading 4, the same procedure. Then no need to worry about para 2 and para 4. Automatically it will adjust. Everything should be para 2. Okay. So I will upload the video regarding the UTM thesis template. Maybe not the same, but I have recorded one of the previous sessions. So I will upload the video on my YouTube channel. So you can just go to the same website and click on YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel, and in coming month, after 5 of October, I will upload the video. So you can just follow that video. I discuss each and everything which we discussed today in a detail. So I will upload video. So you can just go to the website and follow my channel. It's actually new channel. But you can have the information there. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you want me to send the link? Oh, okay. Let me share. I will share the link. Wait a minute. But we need to take picture. I will take the questions as well.
Hello, sir.
Wait. Subscribe to my channel, please. This is the link. Registration link is there. I will share the QR code so you can share. You can just do the QR code as well. PGSS formatting. Copy. Yes, can you see the QR code? You can scan the QR code or you can go to the chat to do the attendance, and also make sure you join the channel, the YouTube channel. Yes. I will share the YouTube channel link here as well. Yeah, this is the link for YouTube channel. Oh, why I can't share? Yeah. Okay, this is the attendance link. This is the attendance link. QR not working? QR is completely fine with me. Yes.
Yeah, it's working.
Yeah. Okay, now I will take questions. So if you have any question, you can ask. You can unmute or you can just ask directly. You can ask in the chat as well. I will respond to each and every question. Yeah. Share the YouTube link as well there. This YouTube channel is specifically for technological thing, for Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, because I'm certified from Oracle Cloud. So I put the details regarding technical things. So you can follow, some related to the UTM will be posted there as well. Yes, I want to take questions now. So you can either you can unmute yourself and ask the question, or I can you can write the message as well. Do you have any other classes besides this formatting? Like I can do the high impact publication and thesis, paper writing, but that depends upon the organizers. If they invited me again, so hope so I'll be available for that as well. This is a great thing. Can I request you arrange question chapter? Yeah, I will make it like chapters wise, so it's easy to do that. Thank you. If you're using a note. Yeah, okay. I have uploaded one of the file. It's called ENS, and that file is actually UTM thesis template referencing style. Yes, so if you are new to the referencing automatic tool, so then I will suggest you to use that file. Okay, let me show you something. Whenever I'm doing the EndNote, actually I have set up the Mendeley for last 2-3 days. I cannot open the EndNote, but I can show you the setting how I set up the EndNote. Okay, first you need to go to this, install the EndNote. Zhan Jingchun, thank you for coming, doctor. Here I have UTM style. I need to copy this style, and you need to install the EndNote. So to install EndNote, you need to go to UTM Software Center. Then you just need to go to this link. There you will find out EndNote download for student, and in student you will be having options. So change your email ID to graduate. So there you can download this one. For Windows, you install MSI. For Mac user, you will install DMG. But I'm using Windows, so I click on MSI and download it. After downloading, you need to install. Then you need to have an option of EndNote in your system. And the keys are there. The keys are here. This one is the product key and the other services. Okay. So you need to use that product key. Actually, it's for the UTM student only. That's why I don't want to show it here. Okay, so once you're done with those things, then you open the EndNote. Actually, you need to open the EndNote. I delete the library, so that's why it's giving an error, but I can make a new library. For the first time, I just open a new library.enl. Done. This is the tool that will be open. Now you need to restart the Word, and you will find out the option here. EndNote 21. You can insert citation from here. But if you are using the style, so the style should be UTM thesis. So for that you need to select another style, and here you need to go to UTM. You need to find UTM. There is no option for the UTM, right? So I give you the ENS file. What you need to do is copy this file, copy. Where you need to paste it, go to C drive, I will put a video about the EndNote on my YouTube channel as well. So you can follow that video. So you will find out different things about that video. Okay. So go to, I think this one. Program files x86. Then you need to go to the EndNote 21. and you need to go to styles and paste the style here. Once you paste the style, UTM underscore style dot ENS, done. Now go to Microsoft Word. Here I will go to EndNote, then option, select another style. And here I need to search UTM style. So you can see here the UTM style is here. So you need to, before it was not here, but when I copied the ENS file, which I already provided to you to the same repository, like this repository, C program files and Note 21 and styles, you just need to select this one. Now, if you are doing insert citation, then in that case, proper UTM style will be applied to those citations. Got it? So this is the way that you can set up the EndNote styling. Any other question? Now you can ask question in the chat. If you want to unmute, you can ask me question there as well. How to fix the error in number pages, like page number is not sequential. The page number should be sequential. And in that case, you need to open the option which is called page, in the page header, like design, layout, insert, page number, and here you need to have option bottom of the page, and then select this one, and then you double click on this part, so this will open. So you can play with the page numbers here. Okay. Thank you, doctor, for explaining. Yes, the recording will be uploaded on my YouTube, so you can just follow that one. You can just go to drharris.live. Here you will find my channel. You can just click on this button and this is the link to the channel. So you can just follow that. Zotero is 100% free. No need to pay anything. Okay. For UTM style in Zotero, I have made my own style and I can share the CLS file with you. So you can email me on my website. There is my details. So you can email me. Here you can find me. Go to my website, drharris.live, get in touch. You will find my email ID. Here you can email me. So I will respond accordingly. Okay. So if you have any question, you can just send an email. I will share the EndNote video on the channel. So I want to keep it. I will do some experimental things on Zotero and EndNote and will upload it on the YouTube channel. So you need to follow the channel. Okay.
Please, Doctor.
I think EndNote is better when you are dealing with the UTM thesis template. I personally can manage Zotero, but Zotero sometime et al, which is like Harris et al, the et al should be italic. In Zotero, it cannot be italic. You have to do it manually. In EndNote, it's automatic. Yes, so that's why I prefer to use EndNote for the student. How to use Zotero? How can import UTM? I have the template of Zotero. You can email me. I will share my CLS file with you.
Please, Doctor.
Yes.
Yes. The third page in the template. Should we delete it? Should we delete it? Because
No. In front matter, never delete anything.
Because they put, you know, they write a note that you should delete if not confidential.
No, don't delete it. When you are submitting, no, don't delete it. In my experience, I have printed almost around 100 theses, but I never delete that page from it.
Can you go to page 3, please?
I know they have written it, but that one is for the library, not for us. So when you submit the document to faculty, if the faculty asks, okay. If no, don't touch the thesis style. Got it?
Got it. So another question about the blank pages.
Okay. You want to ask question? Yeah, page number 3. Yeah.
This is 1.
This is 2. This is 3. Yes.
Yes, this.
No need to delete. I told you, no need to play with it. Just leave it like this.
Leave it like this.
Yeah, I leave it like this because I have recently printed 2-3 theses. The faculty never asked me to delete. If, for example, they ask you to you delete the page, and later on there is some problem with the page setting, for sure you need to do formatting again. There is no way to insert a page again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you tell me, last question, can you tell me about the blank
Yeah.
pages and empty pages in
Sorry.
the beginning? The blank pages and empty pages. How do we deal with that?
The blank pages.
Mhm. Blank pages
Blank pages.
and
Okay.
empty pages. Yeah.
In template they in PDF you will find out blank pages as well. That those blank pages no need to delete. The reason is when you are doing printing for the final copy, it's back-to-back printing. So in back-to-back printing, on one page this is written something, but on the back page it should be empty. That's why the empty pages are there in the PDF.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, if you are using Mendeley, so in that case, you need to use APA6 style for UTM thesis template. APA6. Okay, for EndNote, we are having library. I already provide you the file. What is except UTM font size, line spacing, etc. Oh, we discussed these things in detail. You are not supposed to talk about the font size and line spacing. It's automatic in para 2, para 4, 2A and 4A. No need to think about those. Okay, if you use Zotero, yes, yes. Okay, let's talk about the appendix. So here, I want to show an example. This is appendix, and here is appendix A. Okay, if I go to the list of appendices, I can just right click, update the table. This is the table. You can just press Control and click. You come to appendices. Now in appendices, here you can write, for example, my data is here, and the title of the appendix is like F1. Now you want to have another appendix. What you need to do is copy this whole line, copy, then press here and insert a new page, blank page, break page. Now paste it here. Again, it's appendix A and appendix A, but I'm sure that it's automatic because I open the shading. Now window P, the printing option, after printing option, come back. Appendix B, go to appendices, right click, update appendix, update entire table, and done. No need to caption. You can just write a simple caption. No need to make it formally. Yes, no need to make it formally. Otherwise, it will assign a chapter number, and the chapter for appendices is references, not the appendices. Yeah. Any other question?
Hello, sir. My question.
Yes.
I said, sir, please, can't we get the video of this particular?
I will share. I will share that one.
I mean, the particular one, this one we are conducting, sir.
I think this one can also, but I have one more which is not so disturbing. Like I did not do any disturbance in that one. So I think that one will be more suitable, and I cover each and everything which we cover today. The same. So either I upload this one or that one, it doesn't matter. I will share the video with you. Even if you want this one, can get it.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, I share you the link of the channel, so you can just follow the channel, and I will upload the video there.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
This is the channel link. For PDF, we used to print command. No. For the PDF, no need to use the print command. You need to come to File, then Save As, and then Browse. And here you need to select PDF. This is the way to do, not the print command, to convert it to PDF. If we say from social media organization, how? Okay, if you are doing from social media, in that case, you just need to use some tool like Zotero or Mendeley to make citation for you. So it will automatically keep the date when you access the document, the date when it was written. So all these things will be done automatically. If you are, yeah, this question is Do not template use directly. Okay, I will take one more question. If you have any
Good.
questions, so you can ask. Yes. Sit. Uh-huh. Okay. Next. Okay. Okay. The first question was about, sorry, I forget. About the list up abbreviation. Okay. This was one of the mistake I do in my own thesis as well. I actually upload my chapter to DeepSeek and ask to extract the number of the abbreviation and let me know the acronyms of those abbreviations. It gave me completely wrong abbreviations and wrong acronyms. So never do that one. If you are thinking that to upload it there and then got the abbreviation, no, you are doing mistake. Don't do that. Go through the document one by one and keep the abbreviation with you as well as the acronym, and later sort those abbreviation and then put it in the file. This is the way that you can do with the abbreviations. For number of references, there is no specific guideline that how many references should be there. But for PhD, I think it should more than 120 to 150. 120 to 150. Yeah, more than that is okay. For example, you can go until 200 or 250, but below 120, it's very dangerous. Huh? Yeah. It doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. It depends upon the examiner. For example, your examiner asks you that you have to compare your work with any recent approach. So it should be from 2024, 2025. So in that case, it's okay. But for references, no, when the field started, it was 1970s. You can include a reference from 1970s, but not all. Make sure that, yeah, sometime they ask you to insert new references. You just go to Google Scholar, find the references for 2025 and put it there. No one cares. Yes. So yeah, I think that's all from my side. And I hope that in today's session, okay, can I continue my proposal paperwork, put chapter 4 and 5? Yeah, I think it's okay. Later you can just add the data to there. This is the link. I will upload my video here so you can just follow. Okay, so that's all from my side. And I think in today's session, you learned something new. I share my sincere experience that how you can deal with the issues that happens in your UTM thesis template. Still, if you have any sort of problem, you can write me an email or you can contact the admin of the group so they can refer your questions to me. So I will be having time to respond to your questions as well. So thank you very much again, and I hope that this was a fruitful session.